Rutherford Issues with Bryan Barrett on FM 101.9 and AM 1450 Murfreesboro, FM 100.5 Smyrna. Listen and watch at WGNSradio.com.
Rutherford Issues is powered by Middle Tennessee Electric. Take control of your energy use with the free MyMTE app. Track your usage, pay your bills online. You can report outages all right there from the app. It's free on iOS and Android. Today, our conversation is with our friends from Second Harvest Food Bank, and David Stockton joins us here this morning. First of all, good morning.
Good morning. Thank you for the opportunity.
Absolutely. Good to have you here. So, first of all, tell us a little bit about David Stockton, and then we'll talk about Second Harvest Food Bank and what you're all about.
Yeah, so my title with the organization is Donor Relationships Manager with Second Harvest Food Bank of Middle Tennessee, but my wife and two daughters live here in Murfreesboro. We've called Murfreesboro home for about 12 years now. My wife's originally from Murfreesboro back when it was just Riverdale and Oakland.
Yeah.
It wasn't what it is now.
The 12 high schools that we have now.
Absolutely, absolutely. So just love being a part of this community, from being a pastor to just being involved in the community in a little bit different way now.
Well, she did save you from Cookeville, so that's one positive thing.
Yes, she did.
You moved from the home of Tennessee Tech to the home of Middle Tennessee State, so.
Yeah, it's one of the ways that I always know how long somebody has been in Murfreesboro or been connected to MTSU.
Yeah.
When I start talking about Shinny Ninny and just the rivalry that existed between MTSU and Tech, which unfortunately is not as spicy now as it used to be back in the day. But yeah, there's a great history between those two universities. I'm a Tech alum, so yeah, I know a little.
And you've overcome it all.
I've overcome it all. I've exchanged some purple and gold for some blue and white.
Well,
so
that's awesome. Well, good to hear. And yeah, the rivalry does run deep, but that's fun, and it's good to have those type of things. So, Second Harvest Food Bank of Middle Tennessee, kind of give us your elevator speech. I know you've got one. You know, who are we, what we do, that kind of thing.
Yeah. So, Second Harvest Food Bank of Middle Tennessee, our mission is to nourish and empower our neighbors so that they can thrive. Our goal as an organization is to create a community where no one is food insecure and zero food is wasted. Now, to kind of define what food insecurity is, because a lot of people just aren't familiar with it, it's essentially not knowing where your next meal is coming from. And we largely carry out this mission, and we work to achieve this goal across 46 counties in Middle and West Tennessee. That's another thing that a lot of people don't realize about us as an organization is that we service such a large area. I mean, there's 95 counties in the state of Tennessee, and we serve 46 of them. We go from Cookeville, Putnam County in the east to Martin, Tennessee over in the west, above Jackson. So we work within that area to serve a population, unfortunately a growing population of people who are facing food insecurity. So as we work to support the community, what we're facing now, numbers are telling us, statistics are telling us, coming from Feeding America, which is kind of the umbrella agency that we work with, is that currently within those 46 counties, there's about 410,000 food insecure people, and about 108,000 of those are children. And that data is coming from 2023, so we're still lagging behind. That's unfortunately not real-time data.
Sure.
So the need's actually probably gone up since those numbers came out, and hopefully in the next couple of months we'll have the most up-to-date figures.
So kind of talk about your relationship with local food banks and how all of that works, because there is a relationship there, right?
Absolutely. So, like I said, we service 46 counties, and within those counties, or I guess across those counties, we work with about 600 community partners who provide food to our neighbors facing hunger. Here locally in Rutherford County, we work with 23 churches, food pantries, things like that, who are working hard daily to get food to the people who need it the most. Work closely with amazing organizations like Greenhouse Ministries, Nourish Food Bank, lots of churches in the area. We partner with them to distribute food here in the community. With their help, last year we were able to provide about almost 2.7 million meals to our Rutherford County neighbors facing hunger. So huge shout out to those partners who help meet this need within our county, because we're in an awfully large county, a quick, fast-growing community. So food insecurity sometimes will get overlooked sometimes. And most people don't realize that just here within Rutherford County, I talked a minute ago about 410,000 people facing food insecurity. Here in Rutherford County, that's about 39,000. So about 1 in 9 people in Rutherford County don't know where their next meal's coming from. And that number actually goes to about 1 in 5 when we're talking about children. So 39,000 people in general, a little over 11,000 children within our community don't know where their next meal's coming from.
And that's of the 367,000 Rutherford Countyans.
Absolutely. So there's a need there. Some people think they might know what it looks like, but the reality is that we don't know what the face of food insecurity looks like.
So you put 9 or 10 people in a room, one of those is going to be food insecure.
Absolutely. And one of the ways to kind of look at food insecurity is that for most people within our community, they have a finite amount of financial resources. They only make a certain amount of money per week, per month, per pay period, and they are left to make tough decisions with those finite resources. And with the cost of living that's going up, families now are faced with, do I pay my utility bill or do I put food on the table? Do I put gas in my car to get to work or do I put food on the table? So they're faced with these really difficult decisions. And
heaven forbid we have a flat tire during that
absolutely.
time.
That's not absolutely. That's not keeping in mind those unexpected expenses. So food insecurity could just be having to make that difficult decision with the last few dollars at the end of a month. One of the statistics that speaks a lot to me is that the price of the cost of a meal went up for a family of 4 year over year. The cost per meal went up $27 a week. So imagine being at the end of the month. $27 doesn't sound like a lot, but in the course of a week or in the course of a month, when you have $50 left in your paycheck, or you've got $50 left in your bank account, and you're faced with these difficult decisions, that extra $27 out of your pocket is big.
Yeah. Well, I mean, if you get paid every 2 weeks, you're looking at trying to make that stretch for 2 weeks, and it doesn't pay for the cost of food.
Absolutely. Absolutely. So we are working diligently to find sources of food, and not just food, but the right food. Because it's one thing if we can give somebody a can of green beans, but if we could give somebody fresh green beans and also build a relationship with them to teach them how to cook those green beans in a healthy way, it just makes everything better. So we're working diligently to source the right food and then get that food into the right hands at the right time with the help of these community partners like churches and food pantries and things like that.
Our guest today, David Stockton with the Second Harvest Food Bank of Middle Tennessee, serving Rutherford County and 45 additional counties from Cookeville to Martin. So such a large service area. David, I know I recently have had conversations with our partners with Rutherford County and Murfreesboro City Schools, and they make sure that the kids get fed lunch and breakfast even in summertime, which is very, very important, a federal program that does that. So that's helpful, but not everybody knows about the program or has access necessarily. But the work of places like Greenhouse, like Nourish, to get that into the hands of those that need it. I mean, those are really the hands and feet of what you do.
Absolutely. And you're absolutely right about the city schools and the county schools. We work with them through our backpack program, but also with Murfreesboro City Schools, we offer a school pantry. That program last year provided about 6,000 meals to the students and families just within Murfreesboro City Schools. But yeah, it's those types of partnerships that are vital to serving the community, and especially this time of year. Another thing that often gets overlooked is that when students are home for the summer, they're missing 10 meals that they would normally get during a school week. There are a lot of free and reduced lunch, students who are served by that opportunity. When they're not in school, they miss those meals. So if you've got 2 or 3 students at home through the summer, that's 20 or 30 additional meals that you're tasked with providing as a parent or as a guardian. So during these summer months, these food pantries, these organizations are inundated with people who need help to make up those missed meals, those 10 missed meals per student. Yeah. One of the things that we do during the summer is we're right in the middle of our Hunger Free Summer campaign. And that campaign is designed to raise awareness to this added need during the summer months. But it also is a fundraising campaign that raises money that right now for every $1 someone donates to Second Harvest Food Bank, that provides 8 meals to our neighbors facing hunger. It's typically 4 meals, $1 equals 4 meals, but during this campaign, due to the generosity of some of our donors, we're able to double that impact. So now through the end of July, $1 will equal 8 meals. So it's that type of support that, again, helps us get the right food at the right time into the right hands.
So, David, let's talk about the best way for people to help, because we talk about 1 in 9, and here in Rutherford County, it's approaching 40,000 individuals that are facing food insecurity, but there are others that always like to help when they can. And what is the best way to help Second Harvest and to get food into Rutherford County?
Yeah, so the 3, I get asked this a lot, the 3 best ways to help Second Harvest are time, food, and money. Time is volunteering. Our main location is in Metro Center in Nashville, but we also have a distribution center off of Almaville Road here in Smyrna. We have another amazing facility out in Benton County, out in West Tennessee. I don't talk a lot about that one just because it's 2 hours away. They're doing amazing work out there, but time is one of the ways. It's volunteering. At our Smyrna facility, we offer 2 volunteer shifts a day, 4 days a week. So if you're interested in volunteering, you can go to secondharvestmidtn.org, and there's a place there that you can view our volunteer calendar and sign up to volunteer. So there's the time component. There's also a food component. The food component is what you would think, a food donation. If your civic organization, if your church, if your youth sports team wants to host a food drive for us, just a traditional food drive of collecting peanut butter, collecting tuna fish, anything like that, we would love to partner with you to help make that happen. And one of the unique things is that when you donate it in Rutherford County, if you donate food in Rutherford County, we're going to make sure that it stays here in this county because you've committed to serve this community. You're a part of it. And we want to make sure that that happens. So if you're an organization, love to work with you to host a food drive. And then, like I said, there's the financial component. There's the $1 that equals 4 meals. And 96 cents of every dollar you donate to Second Harvest goes towards putting food into the hands of our neighbors facing hunger. And that sometimes allows us to purchase the fresh produce, or purchase dairy products, or purchase proteins that our neighbors facing hunger may not always have access to. It allows us to purchase that to give them an opportunity to have those food resources that they don't normally have. Or it allows us to purchase culturally responsive items. Within our community, we may have different ethnic populations that purchasing certain items to provide for them gives them a sense of home. It gives them a sense of dignity and just the sense that they're being noticed. So your financial support allows us to purchase those types of items to provide for our community.
The website, secondharvestmidtn.org. And from there, lots of resources, where to find food, how to get involved. And David, it's great work that Second Harvest does here in Middle Tennessee. And if we can ever help in any way to get the word out, just let us know.
We appreciate it. Thank you so much.
Thanks so much. David Stockton joining us today. And we'll have the podcast up really quickly. So you can go to our website, download, listen back if you missed part of our conversation today. And again, it's secondharvestmidtn.org.